Hello everybody, I am Dr. X. Welcome to episode 6 of my Let's Play of Total War Shogun 2, where I'm playing as the Oda clan. And as you might remember from previous episode, the trade partners we used to have, the Kitabatake clan to our west and south, they stopped trading with us basically. So they are indifferent to us somehow. So you see here, trade agreement broken, -18. I mean, they broke it. I don't know why they don't want to trade anymore with us. But usually in this game, that means that they are preparing to go to war against you. So first they break the trade agreement, or maybe an alliance if you have one. And then in maybe 1, 2, 3 turns, they will invade your country. So what I will do is I will send most of my units, I already prepared in the previous episode for that, sending most of my units back to Owari Castle, just garrisoning there, making sure that all of my armies are there. This one should also go that way. Oh, he doesn't have any movement points, he will go there next turn. Here there's also an army, they're also moving east, but I'm doubting how many units I need to leave behind in this castle, in the castle at Suruga, which is called Sunpu. Because if you can see in the diplomacy screen, the Kitabatake are allied with the Takeda clan, who are for them this big green blob to the north, I think, or at least most of that green blob. And that means that potentially they will bring the, once they declare war on me, they will bring the Takeda with them as well. And that means that the Takeda, who are also living here in the Kai province, might come in through this mountain pass to try to assault my castle over here. And another problem is that Takeda again has an ally in Hojo. So should Takeda also declare war on me, then Hojo will like me even less. So what I will try for now is see if I can get an alliance with either a Hojo or Takeda, so that at least maybe one of them will not declare war on me.
Tells me that your words may not be entirely helpful to our cause.
Yeah, so like he says, he's not that happy with me, but let's see if they want an alliance. So apparently not. Maybe if I pay them. I don't have any money, but let's see. Yeah, they won't ally with me. That's no worries. Let's see if the Takeda will do it this turn. Request an alliance.
I will listen attentively,
they
and then
might
give you a fair response.
want to ally.
Now speak your part.
Let's see, how many enemies do they have? Quite a lot actually. But for now, let's see. Let's make the proposal.
Your offer does little for my clan.
So they do not want to ally, but they might be able, or they might want to at some point. So let's see.
Well, I will listen to your words
if I give them some payment, the last bit of money I have. No, so they won't join me in an alliance. So yeah, I need to make sure that Suruga is also protected. So that's what this army is for. And I don't know if I want to send the general back, because I already have my daimyo over here and his son over here. So there are plenty of generals to the southwest. And then I can probably keep him in the northeast to fight, shoot the Hojo or the Takeda decide to fight me as well. I am saving up some money. I don't actually remember from last time what precisely I was saving up for. Oh right, I wanted to build a dojo over here, and I need to decide which of the dojos I want. So I will want to upgrade the stables at some point, and then I need to decide whether I want Yari cavalry or Katana cavalry. So that will come probably next turn when I have money again. Let's see, I still have a navy over here. So this is just one ship, Bokobaya, the lightest, smallest ship. But I can use it to explore around the edges of the map a bit, and maybe find some other clans to trade with or maybe ally with. We'll find out. So already we get a message. We encounter a clan, the Hattori clan. And they are the black blob on the map. So let's expand the map. They have quite some provinces already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. Let's see how they like me. So they are indifferent. Apparently they have a positive factor of past friendship. I don't know why. But yeah, so they have only -6, so that's not a big problem. I don't have any trade ports available, so I cannot trade with them via the sea. So that's yeah, okay. But maybe they will want an alliance. No,
well,
they won't want an
I will listen
alliance.
to your words for a time. Do not waste this chance I give to you.
So they have 5 provinces, but they don't want to ally. They also have a lot of enemies again. Alright, so let's cancel all of that. We'll see what happens. So, Hattori fleet just passed by. Probably also just some Bokobaya. Nothing much happened last turn. Yeah, you can see that now that the trade agreement is completely gone. I can no longer see what's going on in this province. I got some construction completed, so horse breeders in Imagawa province, a market in Suruga province, which is quite nice because I have here the school, which allows me to train higher level Metsuke. I will do that later, so first I want to improve recruitment. So that means a warhorse stables, and then I just don't have enough money for the improved dojo, or for the first level dojo I should say. I am going to go for the Yari drill yard, so I'm going to go with the Yari cavalry, which means they are hold on, I can show you. So we have a choice between Yari cavalry, who are, yeah, quite weak in melee, very weak in defense. They have not a lot of armor, just level 4, but they have a massive charge bonus of 25 in base level, and a bonus versus cavalry of 15. So these are your anti-cavalry and charging. These are anti-cavalry cavalry and your charging cavalry, so they are very good at outflanking the enemy, because I think they're also one of the fastest units. Yeah, it says here fast and very good charge, so they are one of the most fastest units in the whole game, I think. So you will want to use them to outflank the enemy and hit them in the back while your other guys are pinning them down. So let's go back, and the other choice is going for katana cavalry. They are slow, that says right here, they are slower than other cavalry, but they are very good at melee. So they have a melee attack of 18, charge bonus of 15, so that's a bit less than the Yari cavalry. Defense of 6, so that's a lot more than the Yari cavalry, and they have also quite high armor of level 7, and also a bit more morale even than the Yari cavalry. So these guys, they are, they have a slight charge bonus, but they are very good at prolonged melee. So you can charge them in, they will do quite some damage, and then they can stay in the fight. So Yari cavalry, you need to retreat when you are in the fight, just after the charge. But the katana cavalry, you can keep them. Yeah, you can keep them in the fight, because they will be able to handle themselves. But they are slow. Yeah, and of course all all cavalry units are vulnerable against Yari and Naginata infantry. So yeah, don't charge them into the front of spears, because that's just certain death basically. But for now I chose the Yari drill yard. It'll take 2 turns. The warhorse stable will take 3 turns, and I don't have enough money for that. But that means I do have enough money to recruit an additional Metsuke over here. And the Metsuke already starts at level 2. So I want to use this Metsuke to improve the tax rate in one province. So now I need to decide where I want him to go. So we have Suruga, which has 1,366. It has meager soil, so the farming will not improve that by anything. The Totomi has 1419. It also has meager soil, so also not really an improvement. The Mikawa province has average soil, so if we upgrade this farm, this one will get at least a bit more wealth from the farm. So I think I will send I'll send them over here, because they also have the horse breeders, which add some wealth. The only downside is there is no market in this province, of course, because I'm using this as a recruitment province. So now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't send him to Mikawa, but maybe send him to Totomi, or maybe even here, because I think no, this one is not adding wealth. Now there is some doubt going on in my head. Yeah, I think I'll send him to Totomi next turn, so let's upgrade him for now to Magistrate level 2. Give him a retainer, so that's less assassination chance. The Yakuza, this one gives cunning when overseeing towns, always good. Level 5 overseeing settlement, again an additional 25% taxes, always good. These guys can join the Suruga province. This army can start marching towards Owari. We'll bypass Totomi, and I can take out one additional unit here. So let's see the balance of this army. It's 4 and 4, so 4 archers, 4 melee. So it doesn't actually matter which one I pick. This army will go also to Owari, and that will also lead to a balanced army already in Owari. So here I can take out the garrisoned Ashigaru bow unit. So then I will take out the spear unit over here. And then just next turn take this bow unit and merge him in this army to have a balanced army once more. I still have quite some money, and I will check my finances for a moment. I have a lot more tax income than I have army and navy upkeep, so I need to figure out what I want to recruit for now. In Mikawa I can still recruit some additional light cavalry. I think before the Yari cavalry come in, I think light cavalry are the best for now. So as you can see, these ones have upgraded their charge bonus. So that's due to the horse breeders, which are here now. Every cavalry unit gets free charge bonus. So that's nice. That makes them a little bit more powerful in charge. And as you can see, light cavalry also quite weak in melee attack and defense, and a small bonus versus cavalry. So these are basically your slightly weaker version of your Yari cavalry. So again, don't use them in prolonged melee, just doesn't make sense, they will die. Let's see, I don't think I have anything else I can upgrade or anything. I might be able to recruit some units if I wanted. I can still hire an additional Metsuke, but I want to do that in Suruga so that he's immediately level 2. I will, in Suruga, for now, at least recruit some bow units. So that should the Takeda decide to also attack, that there is at least some defense over there. And I think that's it for this turn. Let's see the navy for a moment. They will sail around the point of the island over here. Alright, nothing new. Let's maybe check if someone wants to ally with me. Maybe the Hojo this turn, let's see. Nah, they still don't want to. Takeda probably also not. Well, they still might be able to come to an agreement, but yeah, I don't have the money to pay them off basically, and Hattori will most definitely not want anything to do with me, so let's just end the turn for now. Let's see what will happen. So again, nothing much happened, I think. Yeah, you can see still no war. I did construct a harbor in Suruga province. This is nice. Gains me a bit of town growth, and I can recruit some ships if I want. I did recruit the light cavalry and some bow ashigaru. So slowly I'm increasing the size of my armies. So let's merge these guys over there. They can also come over here. These guys can join that army. So that these are... this is a little bit more strong army in that case anyway. I have 2,500 money. I will send this Mitsuke to Totomi to oversee the settlement. Should improve my income by quite a bit, because right now it's 338 and then it jumps to 610, so quite a big jump. Then I will improve the stables in Imagawa, and then at 926 I could still build something if I wanted. Slowly, yeah. Roads are too expensive, so I could improve the harbor also in Imagawa. We'll improve growth. It's nice. Let's do it. Let's do that for now. I should start saving up to improve the roads in all my provinces. This allows my armies also to move faster, to make sure that I can get them where I need them to be. But yeah, I don't have the money. Let's end the turn. Okay, I discovered another clan with my fleet. As you saw, that the fleet still had some movement planned for it when I ended the turn, so then still all units will still move with the plan that's given to them when you end the turn. So I did encounter 2 more clans. So I encountered the Miyoshi clan, I think that's these guys. Yeah, that's the Miyoshi clan, as you can see. And the Chosokabe clan, and those are the black guys on the island over here. There is a war declared between the Date and the Uesugi. So Date, they live all the way in the north of the island. They're now fighting the Uesugi who live here, so it's a little ways off for me still. No worries. Okay, so I built the Yari drill yard in Imagawa and post roads and stations in Owari. So now replenishment will be higher in Owari, and I can, if I want, start recruiting some Yari samurai, just to improve my heavy infantry basically in my army. Let's think, because this army is slowly replenishing. I will put them at the choke point of the bridge over here. And then I need to think what I want to do. So this will still take 2 turns for the warhorse stables. I still have plenty of income versus upkeep, so I can recruit or I can afford to get this samurai unit, because they cost 165 in upkeep. So yeah, I can afford it, so let's do that for now. Then I still have 1,600 money left, which I could use to build a rice exchange. So this will increase the wealth of the province by quite a bit, but also the town growth. But as you can see, it does consume 1 food. So that means that yeah, one of my 3 surplus food will be used to exchange for money, basically, because that's what this does. Rice exchange, it exchanges food for money. But yeah, this jump in wealth from 200 to 500 is quite valuable, because with the tax rate I have in Owari, which is 43%, so the 300 wealth jump will mean yeah, something like 140 extra income, so quite nice. And also the growth every turn of 10 will mean, with a 43% tax rate, a 4.3 per turn increase in taxes, so quite nice. Let's build that. And then all of my money is already gone, so let's see what to do. So I have both armies over here. Let's just end the turn. I think I forgot to use my how do you call the fleet over here. I forgot to use it to explore a bit along the island as well. Okay, so now we get an event at the beginning of our turn, eager to serve. Yeah, you can read the text if you want. And this is basically, do you want an additional general for your armies? Yeah, they cost 1000 and I think they have a little bit of upkeep as well. But it's always nice to have more generals. They come with a quite powerful unit and you can upgrade them. But more importantly, you can give them an office and that will give you bonuses for your complete clan. So I will enlist him. And let's see in my clan overview. So I got now this general, Takigawa Arisada. And now I can make him, he is still only rank 1 of course, but I can make him, for example, Commissioner for Finance, which improves the tax rate by 1% for the whole clan. So that's quite nice. But for example, you can also make him Commissioner for Development, so that buildings will be cheaper. But for now I will make him Finance Commissioner. And at some point also Oda Nobuyuki, the second son of the daimyo, he will also come of age. He's now age 13, so that will take maybe a few years. But as you maybe remember, Oda Nobunaga already was of age at 14, so yeah, don't know exactly. Sometimes they stay just as a regular son and not a general, maybe up until their 20s. Sometimes they already become a general at 14, so sometimes not really easy to predict that. But okay. So let's accept the change. There's another war between Eko Iki and Uesugi. So the Eko Iki live along this coast over here, I think. And they are basically religious rebels. They have a special form of Shinto Buddhism. So we have Shinto Buddhism and they have Eko Iki Buddhism, I think, something like that. And they are, yeah, so it's a different religion, so it will cause unhappiness when they come into contact basically with the Shinto Buddhism. And they have some very special units. They use barely any samurai, but they mostly have Ashigaru units, which are very large in size. So the regular Ashigaru unit is 200. I think they have 250 or 240 units in their Ashigaru units. And they have also some special warrior monks. So we have Shinto Buddhist warrior monks. They have Eko Iki warrior monks, which are, yeah, I don't know exactly, but I think they are a bit more powerful than your regular warrior monks. Alright, so construction. There's also an harbor in Mikawa completed now. So I paid 1000 to get this general. Let's see if he has any traits. He does not have any traits for now. He's 27 years old. And I made him the Commissioner for Finance. Yeah, so let's see what I can do with this 1300 money. I think the easiest thing to do with it is just spend it on post roads and stations in an additional province. So for now it doesn't seem that any enemy is basically interested in me. So let's send this fleet into the bay over here. So that maybe allows me to see Kyoto. Yeah, I can see. So now I've encountered the Yamana clan, which lives over there. But also the Ashikaga Shogunate who live in Kyoto. So I can just see the border of Kyoto. I cannot see the city yet. But yeah, so now I know where they live as well. And I can do some diplomacy with them if I want. So, but yeah, nothing very interesting. So I can now, if I wanted, trade with the Hitori clan. Because they apparently conquered a province from the Takeda. So let's see if they want to trade with me. Let's see.
Speak and do not mumble.
They do.
Honesty and clarity march forwards
Do
together.
they want an alliance?
Negotiations.
Not really, I think. So let's just see if they are willing to pay for trade. Oh, they might. So let's make the proposal.
I have heard
they don't
that
want
your
to.
goods
So maybe next turn. Let's just send this fleet. Plan it to move along the coast over here. So that I don't forget to send him the next few turns. Alright, let's end the turn again. Alright, this was maybe not completely unexpected, but at least yeah, I knew war was coming, but not that the Hattori would declare war on me. I was expecting actually the Kitabatake to do it. But that's alright. The Hattori, I can also defeat them. It's no problem. I don't have any allies. Their allies are also not joining, so yeah, let's see if they have any powerful armies around. Yeah, we get a nice video clip about the Yari Samurai.
And are more effective against enemy cavalry.
Yeah, so they say they're even more effective against cavalry than the Yari Ashigaru. I disagree, because Yari Ashigaru in spear wall formation will decimate the cavalry. But if they're not a spear wall, yeah, then okay, they're not that good at versus cavalry, then you're better off using Yari Samurai. Okay, I also mastered the art of equal fields. This will allow me to upgrade the farms to the next level, because that was this one. And it also increases the wealth generated by the farms. So this is a very important one. This allows me to get level 3 farms in my provinces, to get an additional surplus of food, and allow me to upgrade some castles where needed. So now that I have again researched a way of chi art, let's go back to the Bushido arts. Let's see which one is the best to start with for now. So I can go strategy of defense to get additional defense for all my units. That might be nice, because I will want to go to Heaven and Earth at some point, because that unlocks the tax which will eventually go into the Gunpowder Mastery. And what it will also do is that it will allow me to, together with strategy of attack, research Way of the Sea, which is very useful, because you then can research, or can build the Firebomb Kobaya, which is a very powerful ship, especially against bigger ships, because they're basically, yeah, they throw grenades onto the deck of enemy ships, basically destroying the ship a little bit, but mostly just decimating their crew very quickly. But yeah, because they throw and not shoot with bows, you need to get very close to the enemy. But yeah, in a sea battle that's usually not a problem. It's most of the time sea battles result in just a clash of ships bumping into each other, shooting at each other, sometimes boarding. So Firebomb Kobaya, yeah, he can sail around and just throw grenades at everybody. Another alternative is going for Way of the Bow, because it enables fire arrows, which is a very nice thing to have, especially for your ships, but also for your land units, because it gives you one volley of extra damage. You can even use it to set fire to the gates of the enemy castles if you are sieging, and that way destroy the gates and be able to rush into the castle. So I'm really doubting which one I want to take. So I think I will do strategy of defense, because yeah, it's a cheap tech at 3 turns, and it will eventually lead me to Gunpowder Mastery. So yeah, let's just first do this one. I will in the end want to get all of these at some point, but yeah, for now let's do just strategy of defense. And then the warriors, yeah, I recruited some samurai, and I constructed some things. So I got the library in Suruga and warhorse stables in Imagawa. So now, first things first, I can recruit some Yari cavalry. So as you can see, 30 charge bonus already, because I get +3 from the horse breeders. But already also, strategy of attack has given +2 charge bonus to all units. So +5 in total, quite nice. So let's get at least 1 unit of Yari cavalry. Yeah, so the Hattori clan declared war on me, and they did capture Mino before they declared that war. So let's first use just this Metsuke for a moment. Maybe check if Mino province is ill defended, and it is. We can go back into his settlement over here. Then I can use this army to just take Mino quite easily. So yeah, this will not be an interesting battle. I'll just auto-resolve it. They have basically no garrison. I probably will not take any casualties. Yeah, so just my bow units, they shot They basically shot all of their units to hell. No problems there. Let's peacefully occupy. The only problem with auto-resolving is that it leads to damage to the castle. In this case the stronghold, because it's an upgraded castle. So we need to repair it. Cost me 168, so not that bad. They do have an archery dojo over here. So that means that when the castle is repaired next turn, I can use this province to recruit some bow samurai. This, yeah, this might be a nice, nice thing to do. Bow samurai, as you can see, reload skill 40, accuracy 40, as compared to Oda Bow Ashigaru, who have 35 reload skill and 30 accuracy. So they are a bit better at archery than your regular peasants. And they have some melee skills as well, so yeah, nothing, they cannot beat any other samurai units, but they can sometimes hold their own against some weakened Ashigaru units. So yeah, quite nice. And also there is some average soil here. Mwah, that's not very useful. What I will do here is that, as this is already basically a recruitment province anyway, let's also build over here the siege engineer workshop, because that allows me to get some firebomb throwers into my army, which are very good, just grenade throwers. I like them. So let's get them as well. Let's first get this samurai unit over to Owari. To get the balance back into the army, I will recruit a Bow Ashigaru unit. And then already the money is gone. Did encounter a clan apparently. Ah, Eko-Iki. Oh, that's because I conquered the province and now I can see the border with the Eko-Iki. They live here to the north in Eishizen and Kaga province. And maybe also Wakasai. Yeah, apparently as well. Tango not, okay. Let's get this ship to sail around the islands. See a few more clans. Here's the message that I captured Mino province. So the money is gone. And I do have a war with the Hattori clan now. And they have quite some provinces over here. So they have Omi, Setsu, Kawachi, Ki, Yamato over here, and Iga is also theirs. I think Iga is their home province. And Ki, yeah, the fortress of Ki is over here, but the province goes completely around the bottom tip of the island over here. So this complete peninsula is Ki province basically. Alrighty. Let's end the turn for now, I think. And let's see what the Hattori clan will do, because that's important. So some war is going on over here as well, apparently. As you can see, there is here one quite big clan already, the Grey clan, the Amako. So they have quite some provinces. They recruited some Bow Ashigaru, of course, and that's all that happened last turn. Yeah, so what will I do this turn? Cannot really send this army forward yet, so it's repressing for 13, but there's only +7 because there is still -7 resistance to invader. So I can use that time at least to start improving my armies, or my armies, not my my provinces. So as I am improving the income over here already, let's also do it with terrace farming. Then let's recruit over here an additional Metsuke. This is again all my money gone basically. I'm thinking this Totomi. Oh yeah, because I put the Metsuke in here, I now have more repression, so I can just send this Bow Ashigaru unit to Owari. They will get there next turn. Next turn also the Yari cavalry will be finished. They can also go to Owari. And I will get a nice second army. Let's enter. So my navy ran into some enemy navy. Or neutral navy probably, and he couldn't continue
Yari
anymore.
cavalry excel at chasing down a fleeing enemy, but suffer heavy losses when confronted by spearmen or missile troops.
Yeah, so video for my Yari cavalry units. Now you see something happened during the enemy turn, and I saw it happening, and I think I was even afraid that he might be dead, but apparently my guy only got tried and imprisoned. So my Matsuke agent got imprisoned by another Matsuke, because Matsuke are basically like police forces, I think. So they are or judges or something like that. And they, apparently one of their Matsuke imprisoned mine. As the sentence will be is short, they will return to service soon. So, okay, they are now out of action for a few turns. That means also that my clan income went down by quite a bit, because this was the guy improving the tax rate over here. So it basically halved the tax rate in my wealthiest province, which means, yeah, basically I lost about 600 income last turn. So that's quite annoying. So this guy is only level 2, but apparently they did use him quite well that time. Yeah, what options do I have? I did recruit this one last turn, but I did not decide where I wanted to use him. Yeah, I could use him again to improve taxes, but I think I will want to use him more in the same way as the enemy used their Matsuke, so not to oversee towns, but basically as a bribery unit and an apprehension unit. So investigator is for apprehension, and here you have bribery to bribe enemy armies. So I will set 1 point in counter espionage. This is also for when you are, I think, in an army or in a castle. They will help with finding enemy agents. But I need that to get investigator, so I will save that skill point, and then next level I will invest it in one of these two skills, with the additional 2 points I will get from the just leveling up. So accept. Let's get a retainer. So disgraced Yakuza improves repression, and the regular Yakuza improves cunning when overseeing towns. So let's do the disgraced Yakuza for a change. So whatever province he walks into gets 2 additional repression. So we can see that in Suruga already. So he's already repressing by 2 just by standing even outside of town. So quite nice. Let's see what the other messages were. So a son is born, Oda Toshiki. So someone in the family got a son. Let's see. It was Oda Nobunaga. He now has a son. Already at 16 he's a father. Way to go, guy. His wife is already 18, so she's a bit older, but yeah, still quite young to have children, I would say. But apparently it doesn't matter in this game. They got a son, so in like 14 to 16 years, quite a lot of turns, we can also use him. Probably. Hopefully. Let's see what else happened. Yeah, we recruited the Yari cavalry, of course. We constructed the siege engineer workshop, which is nice. Some clan was destroyed. The Uesugi clan, okay. And some path was blocked, and I think that was for my fleet, yes. So, let's see. Yeah, they can sail this way. Then probably I will find some clans who live over here. Shoni clan lives there. So let's see. Yeah, so the Shoni clan own almost all of this island, which is called Is this Kyushu? I think this is Kyushu. I don't remember exactly. Maybe if I zoom out the map, it tells me. Yeah, this island is Kyushu. This island is Shikoku. And I don't know if the main island of has Honshu. Okay, the main island is called Honshu. Okay. Yeah, let's see what else I can do this turn. So at least this cavalry unit over here will join the army in Owari. This one as well. And then I will recruit some more units, and I will want some firebomb throwers over here. And the rest of the money I will use in constructing something. No, I don't have anything to construct. This guy I need to send towards this side of the map to help with combating the enemy armies and agents. For now, let's see, this guy is an archer unit. Then I will recruit over here an additional spear unit. And then I will end the turn. Oh, so what you just saw, that the Hattori unit, the Hattori Matsuke.
Raining fire.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, the Hattori Matsuke, he bribed my unit, which was standing there in the field. So it was just one bow unit, but still annoying. Okay, I mastered the art of strategy of defense, so now let's go back to a way of chi art again. So I have the option to go for Zen, which allows me to build a Buddhist temple and thus recruit the monks. Or I can go towards tax reform, which allows me to upgrade my market to the next level, which is the merchant guild. But Zen is also nice because it adds clan happiness to every province, and it takes only 3 turns. So let's do that for now. Also, tax reform unlocks again the path towards the next level of the next level of farms, which is land consolidation. And it also just provides 2 food in general if you research Chonindo, which is also quite good. But yeah, first let's go for the +1 clan-wide happiness, because that's quite useful right now, because we are probably about to conquer some more provinces. So let's see, I recruit some guys, constructed a few things, so I constructed the rice exchange and some roads. Okay, so they released my agent. Let's see where he ended up. So he ended up in Owari again. So already the tax rate is back up. Now I can consider what I want to do with that agent. Do I want to see if I can arrest this guy? Let's first try it with this one. So I can try to apprehend him for 48%, but it doesn't cost anything, so let's just try it. See what will happen. So very good. The enemy was tried and imprisoned. So apparently there was not enough evidence to incriminate them, but they were temporarily imprisoned anyway. Okay. So that gave me some experience over here. So the clan was destroyed as well. They know where the Matsuda live. And yeah, so now I can just keep this guy inside the fortress to improve taxes. Yeah, next step. So in Mino, I now have quite a nice army, and I can improve that by sending a few more guys from this army, or from the Owari province, which I will do. Because yeah, let's just see. So you can see the maximum size of an army is I think 20 units. So let's get 20 units in my main army. So at least the samurai units. And then I have still the balance. I need some archers to balance the Yari samurai out. Then I have 3 spots remaining. Those 3 spots will be used by... Yeah, let's do it just like that. 1 spear unit, 1 bow unit. Accept. And this army, which is now a full stack, can march up to the border. And just wait. I think they might even get an ambush position over there. This means as well that now I need 4 units here to repress the province. So let's let's take 4 guys, dump them in the province to repress it to 0 again. And then this army, let's see what I want to do with that. So I do actually want this general to follow his father, because this is Oda Nobunaga, so that he can get some experience. And then this guy can just wait in Owari province. Doesn't have any important things to do for now. Maybe should some army try to sneak in from this side, he can at least defend Owari for a bit. Let's see what I can do for recruitment. So I still have quite some upkeep available. I can still recruit a few guys. So this is approximately 300. So let's see what a Yari cavalry costs. They cost 220, so let's just recruit 1 of those. And let's recruit some bow samurai. That's 165. And then I will be at the limit basically. So with the last bit of money, what I can do... don't think I can actually build something. Okay. Yeah, so now it's spring. Next turn it's summer, and I will send my my guys into the Omi province to capture their castle. So let's see. Maybe I can do something with the diplomacy still. So most of my neighbors hate me, or at least don't like me that much. But let's see if Takeda will want an alliance, because they have war also with Hattori. So let's see.
Please, speak
maybe.
honestly.
So let's make a proposal. They still don't want it. Maybe some other clan might want to ally. So Hojo clan. No, I don't want an alliance with Hojo. The Hattori have still quite a lot of enemies. But yeah, I don't want to ally with the Eco Iki, because they have the different religion, the Eco religion. And I really don't like that. As you can see as well, Shoni clan, they have gone to Christianity. So they converted, because they made a... yeah, probably they made the Nanban trade port, which is the trade center where you can trade with the Western powers. And that will start converting your populace to Christianity, so they decided, yeah, let's just make the whole clan Christian. Yeah, that makes them quite powerful, because with the Nanban trade port also comes imported matchlocks, so that this allows you to get very early game matchlock units, which are very powerful. And also if you upgrade it, it allows you to build the Western trade ship, which is basically a ship with cannons and a lot of matchlock armed crew. So it's one of the most powerful ships in the game, much more powerful than what the Japanese build themselves. So yeah, they might become somewhat scary at some point, but for now they're quite far away, so no worries. Let's see if some other clan, because most clans are not actually that friendly to me. Let's see if some other clan will maybe want to be my friend. So Miyoshi, yeah, they live over there, I don't care. Shoni live over there. Maybe the Yamana want to be my friend. Let's see.
I will hear
No,
your
they
words,
most definitely do not want.
although I do
Okay. So, let's end the turn. So, as you can see, and I will fight this battle on the battlefield for now. This is a naval battle. Very small. I have a small Bokobaya. They have a very weakened medium Bune. Let's fight this battle just so I can show you. But because I have been recording for quite some time now. So I will try to do this battle and then we will end the recording. As you can see, naval battles, not very much terrain. It's just blue seas, basically. Yeah, not much to deploy with just one ship, so let's deploy. Get in there and shoot at them. Speed up time so that we get a bit more speed in there. So ships, most ships have a skill for battle speed, which means that they go a bit faster. It's useful for the slower ships to keep up with the faster ships, but I rarely use it in faster ships. So as you can see, my guys shooting arrows at them. Let's see if I can sail around them a bit, because they might probably want to board me. Yeah, as you can see, the guy who throws the line towards me is trying to board me immediately. So hopefully my bowmen can at least take out some enemies before they get to boarding range. Because I only have 8 melee units on board. They might have a few more than I have. But still, it's probably quite evenly matched. So let's see what happens. So they throw a few more hooks to get completely in range.
is under threat, my lord. He's too important to lose.
Now all of their guys will jump into my ship to fight me. So let's see how this goes. Combat even, it says, but yeah, you never know. Apparently it's quite even, both are wavering. The bar on top is also saying it's still quite even, but now it's going massively in my favor. But it's even going in my favor, but still I lose, which is quite annoying. So they surrendered, even when the enemy only has 6 men left, and I had probably a few more left. So, close defeat. Yeah, like I promised, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. I have been Dr. X, and this was my Let's Play of Total War Shogun 2.